It's Ivan Gagel and you're watching Perfect Aspect Fitness. And today, I want to talk about burning down buildings. I want to talk about breaking down walls. I want to talk about running faster than a speeding bullet. I want to talk about flying higher than any single plane has ever flown. It's a bird, it's a plane, no, it's you. And you know, in your journey of greatness and your journey of turning into someone who you want to be, there comes a point in our lives when we reach a point where it seems like we can't go any further. It's called a sticking point. It's called a plateau. It's called that place, that wall, where we hit it and we try to go further and it just hurts. And we try to go further and we're just hitting that wall, and it doesn't seem like we make any progress. And you're like, man, what am I doing? I'm running around in circles and I don't know what to do. Well, I've got a tip, and it's not even 3 like I'm always saying. It's just 1. It's just 1 point figuratively, and I'm going to take you through a metaphysical experience like none other. And it's like this. I'm going to tell you a little allegory because I believe that life is an allegory into itself, and if you don't believe me, just watch a butterfly being born from a chrysalis. Alright? So let's just put it this way. You're a mountain climber, yeah? You're climbing, you're making goals, you're making things, and you're reaching points, right? But check this, you reach a point, and you'd think that as a mountain climber, the best way to go is up, right? Wrong! Do you know why? Because you reach a point, there's a cleft in the cliff. You can't go any higher. When you can't go any higher, then what do? You literally can't reach over that cleft in the cliff, and that's a barrier in your life. What do you do at that point? Well, I'll tell you what you do. You reach to the side. You change your point of direction. You've still got the same goal, and that's the top, to the very top. But you're gonna have to change your point of attack, your change of direction. But the funny thing is, to do that, you have to reach out to the side. You have to reach out parallel towards your goal. But what does that do? The funniest thing and the biggest paradox of all of this is that going towards that point where you diverge from your path to reach your goal is your weakest point, reaching out to the side. And when you put it that way, when you think of it that way, you realize that changing is always gonna be the hardest and weakest point, but it's gonna be the point of the greatest change and the greatest progress. Because do you know why? Once you struggle, you give your all, you give your heart, and you reach out, and you grab that ledge, and you might even trip a little, you might even slip a little, but you know you're gonna make it, and you have absolute intention, you have absolute capacity to understand in your mind that you're gonna make that goal at the end. And with that thought in mind, there is no chance of failure, even if it looks like it. So you go, you reach that ledge, you swing over to the side, and you reach your goal at the top of the mountain. And that's what you've got to do. You need to understand that every great thing has 1 split second. That 1 point, and that point alone is the thing that's going to get you to the top. You need to realize that you're going to have to dig deep inside of yourself to reach that point of change. You're going to have to do things. You're going to have to change your mindset, because it could be that you got into a goal and a vision with a mindset that made you feel happy at the time when you're doing it. But then there comes a time when that mindset will make you not feel so happy. And you need to push through when you're feeling at that point where you're like, man, I don't want to do this. You have to push through with everything. Same like weightlifting, same like bodybuilding. When you're at that sticking point, you've got to push through. Maybe put the weight back, maybe put a little bit of other weight on, and you have to change it up, switch things up, do things that are going to feel uncomfortable. And I guarantee you that in the end, you will feel great, you will feel good, and not only will you feel good, but you will know that you are reaching more points in your life. You are reaching higher and higher goals, and when you reach your goals, then you will feel good about yourself, and you will have other plateaus to break forward to. But don't worry, because that is the path, that is the life, that is the deal, that is the game, that is the hustle, and it's every day, and it's non-stop. But the thing is about it is that we love it. You know what I'm saying? So, this is my rant for the night. Yo, PAF, check us out, subscribe, like, and share.